I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you are my family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like my YouTube videos, whether you like me, whether you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. None of this matters. Doesn't matter if you're dark skinned or light skinned. I greet all you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today happened to be April the 25th, 2020. The time being, as you can see from my security cameras, 12:35 and 52 seconds. Today again, I'd like to extend, me and my family like to extend our greetings and comfort to LaDonna and all of her family in the Windy City as they say their final goodbyes to her brother, who God decided to take away and call home about a week ago. May he rest in peace. May their family see comfort. May God give them guidance and understanding that life is not promised forever to anyone. May the peace be still with them. Again, I'd like to extend my greetings to my Muslim sisters and brothers in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Southeast Missouri, the Boot Hill. Ask and pray that ain't no one was harmed in the fire that happened at the Muslim center in that particular location. Inshallah, it's the will of Allah. They'll find out what was the cause. All praises be to Allah, alhamdulillah, that no one was hurt. But one thing about it is evil that's on this earth, and it come in all nationalities. It come rich as well as poor. It even come as religious leaders. You look at this individual in Louisiana, Pastor Spell. I try to even forget his name. I don't know if it's Tom or John Spell. But just a week ago, he was asking or telling all of his church members to donate their stimulus packages, their stimulus checks to the church, because him, his wife, and his son, well, him and his wife donated their $1,200 a piece stimulus check, and his son, I'm assuming, is working a job. He donated his entire $600, and he asking all the other members to donate all of theirs, and asking people in other places to donate it to his church website, their stimulus check. And I thank God that 2020, the time of the vision, people is actually waking up, seeing that everybody that call themselves preachers, bishops, and all these religious leading names, they're not sent by God. Not the God who created the heavens and the earth. It may be some of them gods that It's spelled with a small g. But anyway, this spell guy, this preacher, just recently, I believe yesterday, it could have been the day before, but I believe it was yesterday, he was arrested because people came by his church protesting what he was asking people to do. And he took the church bus and tried to run over them. That's what Satan do when you reveal him. That's why so many people attacking me down here, black and white. That's why I call them white supremacists and sellout blacks. They done allowed people, some of the courts and some of the law enforcement officials, not all, done allowed thugs, known past and present criminals, come by my house, in front of my house, down the street from my house, and cause all type of trouble for me and my children's, and nothing done. Just like this security camera see it all, surrounding my whole house, God see what's going on. He don't want me to stop my mission from exposing these individuals. He want me to continue to be a positive force for my household, and a positive force leading by example, not pointing people in directions like spell. Point them in direction to send their money. He said his musician and his missionaries haven't had a donation in a month. He's not concerned about people dying of the corona or people trying to stand their distance to be safe. People is starving because of the fact they don't have jobs. He's not concerned about that. And he's not the only person but that call themselves a preacher that is not concerned. All they concerned, some of them is concerned about money. All you have to do is look at all them preachers, if you can follow my camera, that was on this corner March the 23rd of 2019, sitting here, getting on the speakers around the corner here, saying God called these two known thugs in the community to lead a unity march. And some of them actually marched with them. But at the time I had charges, criminal charges against both of them, so you can see the NAACP past and present president and vice president. I don't know if the past vice president was out there, but I know the present vice president of the NAACP, and one of the individual thugs' mother, who's a preacher, she was out there, and some of these other preachers, one of the preachers down here that said I was brainwashing my children once upon a time, and he got on Facebook with these same thugs when they was attacking me by the police department. He got on his Facebook page and told them to pull back. The snake is dead. Now, what type of preacher tell him that? Now, where's these same individuals that they call, that said God called as leaders? You know where they at? Still out here selling poison in the black community. Still out here messing with other people's wives, sending them to go get drugs. And then when they beat them out their money, him and his partner fall out. That's what type of preachers and leaders that you have down here. That's what they support. You know, those that come to me and about voting, I don't care who get in the Charleston R1 school district, on the school board. I don't care who get in the sheriff department. I don't care who get in where down here, because I'm not going to encourage anybody to vote for any of them. It's time for new leadership. This is 2020. All these people that's running, they connected in the same circle one way or another. One way or another, they connected in the same circle. All you got to do is look. One of the individuals running for the school board, his dad was the a director of transportation for the school, Charleston R1 school district, the same school district that his son is running for. And if his dad didn't take up for blacks that was being misused, just like he took up for the white bus driver that misused and abused my daughter. He lied to investigators, but yet he called himself a deacon at his church. Don't believe every position that these people say that they have. That's what they is. You know, Satan dress up as a preacher. Look at Jim Jones. You see what I'm saying? Look at this. Look at Jim Jones. Look what happened with him and a whole bunch of other individuals that said that they was preachers. I'm going to leave you as I came. But I'm not voting for none of them. All you got to do is look. When you're in a circle of people that has power in the black community here in Charleston, Missouri, and white and black, and all you do is have people to have you to get you elected, and then when you get elected, you neglect this black neighborhood. Y'all always use this corner here for y'all purposes of political gain. This is the same corner y'all always use. My attackers that they claim that God called them to teach a unity, lead a unity march, March the 23rd, 2019, on this same corner. They at January the 30th for 2019. They were both of them was on this same corner, harassing me and my family. Nothing done. They the one said that they tried to get me moved. They said I'm too close to the project. They said I'm too close to this bus stop, that I don't need to be around children. But they need to take inventory of some of the top ranking members of the NAACP. They the one been charged with rape. I never been charged with rape. I never harmed anybody, child. And anybody in Charleston, Missouri or Mississippi County would tell you their children's not afraid of me. Most of them that go to them programs is because they need somebody to babysit their kids, or they may be having problems. Most of them that won't protest against these people, they got a record, or they don't want to be put out the projects, or they don't want no confusion. Anytime they see how they attack me, they know what they'll do to them. That's why God send leaders to these foreign lands to be able to sustain all of that. You see, they attacked Malcolm, black and white, especially blacks. They attacked Malcolm when he spoke up for them young sisters that was being misused in Islam. They attacked Martin Luther King when he stood up for those garbage workers in Memphis. They attacked Nelson Mandela when he stood up against apartheid. What makes you think they won't attack me? But I don't care how much they attack. The battle ain't mine, it's God's. New leadership now. Old leadership, bury it. If you need some room, I'll help you out back here in my burn pile. Peace, be still.